Hey guys, and welcome to my channel BitGlenn. My name's Glenn and I like to share with you what I've learned in the world of cryptocurrency as I go through it. Today's just going to be a quick video. I'm actually going to be staking some more coins on the Hex platform. I want to try and get into a routine of sort of staking every week, so that way I'm earning little bits as I go along. And obviously I have my larger stake that I've got running for the rest of this year. The reason this is going to be a short video because I've almost completed the remake of Final Fantasy VII, so I'm going to crack on with that tonight. So this isn't going to be a long one. So let's get right into the video. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to load up Google Chrome and we're going to head over to the HexGo.hex.win, which if you actually use the link which is in the description just below this video, that's my referral link, but you actually gain something out of using it. If you don't use it, you actually hinder yourself. So it's up to you if you want to use my referral link or go and find someone else's, but I suggest that you do use a link to get you to this website, because you do actually get a 10% buff on any Bitcoin that you claim for free Hex. So that's absolutely free. Or if you actually use the transform option to send in Ethereum and convert into Hex at the end of each and every day. Today is day 158. So we've only got another 198 days or something left. So under 200 days. And then once that day is finished, that is the date. There is no more Hex being minted. Yeah, it's a good time to get in early on, I suppose. But saying that, there have been massive gains. Now if you see here, there's been about 19,000 Ethereum sent to the platform every day, but today it's dropped down to about 17. Still got 6 hours left, so it's probably going to go to 19 or above. But we have seen that Bitcoin has been on a bit of a rampage the last day or two. It's actually crept right up to 10k. We may see a dip in Hex, but then it seems to be a little bit uncorrelated at the moment with any of the other coins out there. It seems to be doing its own thing, so that's good for us because it's on an upward trend. So let's go over to the staking side. We can see here that I have 91,000 Hex. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a 10,000 stake, and I'm going to set it for 7 days time. And we can see here that these are my stake bonus. So you see here that if I was to stake longer, I would get more reward, but as it stands now, I'm going to get 32 Hex, and bigger pays better. So because I'm doing a small stake over a small period of time, my rewards aren't humongous, but it's still better than nothing. I've actually had this Hex now sitting in this MetaMask wallet for about, I'd say, 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, it's earned absolutely nothing. So I might as well stake it, even if it's a short-term stake, because I'm getting 33 Hex for nothing. Whee! Money for nothing. So we're going to stake 10,000 for 7 days. Obviously, because I'm not going past the big payday, then I don't qualify for that. That happens on day 351, is it? So obviously we're 200 days away from that, so it doesn't qualify for that. So we're going to stake the 10,000. MetaMask is going to pop up. I'm going to make it a fast transaction. Let's see how long that takes to create that stake. You can see here I have 2 stakes open at the moment. We're 3.3% through that one, apparently. Completed in 86 days. And we're at 1.5% away from the 200-day stake that I created the other day. Successfully staked 10,000 Hex. So that's all good. Happy with that. So now I should have 3 stakes open. When you create a stake, because obviously the tokens are being created on a daily basis, you actually start your stake the day after. So obviously it's at the end of day today. It's now like 6:30 in the afternoon. This will start tomorrow, so just bear that in mind. And you have to wait until the end of that day, whatever day you set. So on the 7th day, I have to wait till 12 o'clock at night that night before I can withdraw the token. Interesting fact, actually, when you actually stake these coins, you're not actually sort of storing them somewhere for a week and then you get more back out. You're actually burning the tokens. So the tokens are actually being destroyed, and that's then locked away. A record of that is in the smart contract. And when you actually are able to end your stake, like say I set mine for 7 days, on the 8th day, say obviously after the full 7 days have completed, I'm actually minting new coins that day. So I'll be minting a new 10,033 hex that day. So I just thought that was interesting. You're not actually just storing your tokens, you're actually burning them, and you're creating new ones at the end of the agreement. So let's do another one now. Let's do a 20,000 stake, and this one I'm going to run for 14 days. You can see here that out of those 20,000, now I'm actually going to be receiving 20,143 hex. So we're going to click stake. That opens MetaMask. I'll just show you this. So this is the MetaMask that loads up. I'll see if I can make this bigger for you guys. No, it doesn't. It just makes the window bigger. But what's good about this is you can actually edit it. So if you have the gas fees there, you can see there that's going to cost me 36 cents in Ethereum. If I click edit, you can actually change this to a slow transaction, which will only cost you 29. You can go average for 36 cents, or you can go really fast for 43. If you actually click advanced, you can actually sit there and put in the exact amount that you want to. So you could make it a bit faster, a bit slower, whatever you want to do. Now, obviously the coins don't get staked until the next day. So you may want to use the slow one anyway, because there's no urgency. There's no like, oh my God, I need to get it there now. Otherwise, you know, saying it's not going to kick in. So I'm just doing them fast because obviously I have to edit these videos after I've done them. But when I am sitting here on my own, if I was to do this, I would just use the slow one personally. But it's up to you, whatever you want to do. A lot of people like to see it that it's confirmed before they leave their computer. So click confirm, and then we're going to wait for that one to complete. There you go, that was pretty quick actually, wasn't it? I'm not going to edit that bit so you can actually see the time. I think that was about 10 seconds. Right, so I've got a stake ending in 7 days time, I've got a stake ending in 2 weeks time, and I've got a stake ending in 3 months time, and a stake ending in just under 200 days. So should I do another one? I did put in my video, what should I do with this remaining hex? No, none of you commented saying, oh yeah, do it for this long or anything like that. I'm going to roll with the punches. Let's do 50,000 hex, length of days. We'll do 30 days, so a nice month-long stake. Now this one, you can see that I'm actually going to be earning, because obviously I qualify now for the longer pays better, the bigger pays better. It's 1 hex, it's not huge amounts. So effective hex that I should be minting after that 30 days is 50,798. So if we look at obviously what I just had a minute ago with the 20,000, I only am earning, was it 100 and something or 300 and something? Now I'm earning pretty much just under 800x. You can tell that the multipliers really start to kick in. So the incentives for hex are bigger stakes for longer. The more you do that, the more rewarded you are from the platform, which obviously helps with the price appreciation of it, because it is encouraging every user to hold their tokens for as long as possible. I believe the maximum term you can actually do is 15 years, which some people have actually done. Someone is staking their tokens for 15 years. Now, if you emergency stake those, you're going to get absolutely destroyed in cancellation fees. So I would not recommend doing that unless you really are thinking, I'm never going to touch this money for 15 years. I'm thinking more 6 months time. So I'm probably not that beneficial in the community of Hex. So there you go. So that's 3 stakes that I've just done. All in total probably cost me £1.50 if we just round it up in Ethereum fees. When the blockchain with Ethereum is less bogged down, so when it isn't as popular at the moment, Ethereum and Bitcoin have gone on a run. Bitcoin's just gone from like 6k to 10k quite quickly, so you can imagine there's a lot of buying and selling going on. So obviously Ethereum is a bit more clogged up. Sometimes the fees, I have seen them as low as like 6 cents, 13 cents for a fast transaction. So I've paid quite high fees today, but again, even at high times, £1.50 to make 3 stakes that are going to probably make me, 10 times that is happy days. So that is my video over for staking Hex. Now we just need to wait for these to end. So we have one ending in 1 week, 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, and 6 months. So I've got a good balance there of different stakes ending on different days. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you are going to be using Hex in any way to whether to claim your free Bitcoin, this is something I just want to point out very quickly before I go. It's worth putting in your Bitcoin address if you think you had Bitcoin in your address on December the 3rd. You are not sending Hex your Bitcoin. You are not cashing in your Bitcoin for Hex. You are getting it for free, for absolutely free. They're just checking that you had Bitcoin on your address on that day. Now, this actually hinders me and everyone else that are staking, because the more people that claim their free Hex with their Bitcoin, the less rewards there are going to be at the end. If any of you are watching this, which I assume probably 90% of you that are watching this video had Bitcoin at some point, otherwise you're quite new into the world of cryptocurrency. So if you held Bitcoin 4 months ago, put in your Bitcoin address into this platform here, use the link in the description down below, copy and paste it into this section, and then click enter, and it will tell you how many Bitcoin you had in that address on that snapshot date, December the 3rd, and whether you've got free Hex. Then you can actually stake your Hex, sell it straight away if you like, do whatever you like with it, but it's completely free. So use the link down below, claim your free Bitcoin. It's up to you whether obviously you want to exchange your Ethereum for it. That is actually sending your actual today's balance of Ethereum to the platform to transform it into Hex. So that one costs you money. This Bitcoin claim is completely free of charge. It doesn't cost you anything. You just need to show you had Bitcoin on December the 3rd. I don't know if some people haven't got that yet. I know in my Telegram group chat, which again the link to it is down below, join in, have the conversation with me and the gang. Some of them were getting very confused about sending Bitcoin to Hex, and you know, it's not worth it. Someone sent me a private message saying, Glenn, why are you telling people to send their Bitcoin? You're not. You're just showing your Bitcoin address that you had Bitcoin on December the 3rd. So whatever account you held Bitcoin on December the 3rd, paste that address into here. You can claim some free Hex and just sell it if you want to. It doesn't bother me. I hope you make some money out of it. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next video from myself. It's absolutely boiling hot today. And I'll see you soon. Bye.